We've been playing games like Ikaruga and Strikers 1945 for a long time, and they were a big hit back in the days when arcades were still popular places to play video games. But Infinity Danger takes a new spin on the old arcade flight fighters by making every level nothing but a boss fight. Does this formula work out for the title? Or is it boring just fighting boss after boss? Infinity Danger looks amazing, and the detail put into the game, especially as an indie title, is astonishing. Every boss is essentially like the last one, but with new upgrades and more pieces that you need to destroy to get to the main core of the ship. Every new addition is unique and looks wonderful, as they all have their own rocket launchers, machine guns, lasers, and much more. Every particle effect and gun makes a light show that isn't quite Beat Hazard, but still amazing to look at. A 9. The game is simple in that all you do is try to destroy the boss in each level. As each level passes, the boss adds new weapons to its arsenal and adds more pieces that need to be destroyed by you in order to get to the center core of the ship that ultimately destroys the whole thing. Each ship has 4 branches, and you can destroy just one to try to go straight to the core. But the more pieces that are still intact on the ship when you shoot the core, the longer it takes for the core to explode. So it's almost a necessity to take out every piece of the ship before going for the core. The game has the same control scheme as Geometry Wars or Amniotic or other games of the sort, where the left stick moves the ship and the right shoots the machine guns. It works smoothly without a hitch and gives a great experience. The boss fights are reminiscent of the Shadow of the Colossus concept and work brilliantly for this title. A 9. Every second of music for Infinity Danger sounds heroic. It makes you feel like you're on some final mission to defeat the biggest enemy you've ever faced, but each enemy keeps getting bigger and bigger regardless. The lasers, the machine gun, and the rockets all have their own distinct sound that allow you to realize what is coming and plan for it. Some of the other smaller attacks have sounds to them, but they're not nearly as distinct, and it makes it hard to anticipate those attacks. Otherwise, the sound is stellar, an 8.5. This game has replay value written all over it. It's a game that is basically nonsensical action for $1, and it's worth every single one of those 100 pennies, if not more. Even though there never seems to be an end in sight, it doesn't discourage you from wanting to see how far you can get in the game. If that isn't enough for you to want to keep playing this game though, Infinity Danger does come with its own achievement system, stock full of different achievements for you hunters out there. It's a game that will keep you coming back again and again. A 9.5. So now let's recap and see the pros and cons for Infinity Danger. Some of the pros are that it has beautiful graphics, it has a great soundtrack, smooth controls, and a very high replay value. Some of the cons are that it has a lack of unique sounds, and there's no true end to it. This game certainly doesn't have a unique controller scheme, and some might say that it makes this title dated, but it still delivers an incredible game worth playing and most certainly worth buying. Infinity Danger gets an overall 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching this episode of Indie Review. See you next time.